My name is Timos, and this is my story. Around at the age of 8, I really understood that what God had done for me in the cross and why my parents have been teaching me about God my whole life. At the age of 14 years, there was a misunderstanding in the internet with a guy because of my sister. This guy turned out to be a gang leader for young guys and kids. They would send me messages and tell me what they would do. They told me that they knew where I lived, where I would hang out with my friends. I was a lot scared. I was scared a lot. But I started praying about this guy, and I felt in my heart that I had to share with him about God. We didn't have internet in our home, so with all the pocket money that I had, I would go to internet cafes, get online, find him on MSN and start talking to him about God and what God had for him. When I spoke to him and I understood that the way we were speaking, he started opening up to me. The whole thing changed. From intimidating and saying things that he would do to me, he started speaking to me about his personal life. He was a kickboxer, a very good kickboxer, and his coach would, in the way he trained him, he would do many bad things to him to make him tougher and stronger, and he had many psychological problems. The things he saw in me, a 14-year-old boy, the way I spoke to him, which I know it wasn't me, but it was God speaking through me, and the words and the things that God gave me to tell him, it was the things he needed to hear. And that's what I believe that struck in his mind and stayed in him. It was God's love for sure. After like a couple of months, he got a scholarship in California for kickboxing. They put him in a house with in a Christian family. And at the end, he gave his life to Christ. And he was a changed man, a completely changed man. The Bible verse that stayed with me throughout this whole situation was 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7. And it says, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things." And that was a Bible verse that kept me going throughout this circumstance. Even though it was hard to love a person that wanted to hurt you, God's love came into my heart, so I was able to love him through Christ. My name is Timos, and this is my story. I will be a light.